Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, this is a Jazzy Fizzle production.
All right, students, we're gonna fill the blanks in here just as what have fur, birds have what? So what do you think goes here? What's got fur? Yeah, what's up?
Dogs.
Dogs? True, not what I'm looking for though.
Cats.
Cats do have fur as well, but that's not the right answer. Yeah.
Tigers.
Close, but not right.
Pause. This teacher has not given the students any choices of possible answers. This is becoming frustrating because the students are trying to find the right answer, but the teacher isn't accepting any of them. Unpause.
Last chance.
Hamsters.
Hamsters? No. It's bears. Come on, guys. Furriest animal in the kingdom. Just as bears have fur, birds have, yeah.
Bones.
Bones, close in a cigar. It's feathers. Birds have feathers, so that's going to be on the test, so make sure you know that, all right? Cool.
Okay, so we're going to be filling the sentence out today. So, just as, now is it coats or bears? Just as blank have fur. Would it be coats or bears? Yeah, bears. Very good. Okay, pause. Notice how this teacher is using the close method. The close method is useful because it gives the students options to choose from when filling in the blanks or completing an assignment. This can be a useful tool for scaffolding. Unpause. Birds have feathers or wings. Just as bears have fur, so it's all over their body, birds have feathers or wings. Yeah, Jane.
Feathers. They're all over their body.
Yeah, so they have feathers. Very good job. Pause. Notice how Jane has things all over her desk and is getting distracted by water bottles instead of completing her work. Meanwhile, Katie is trying to be diligent in her schoolwork, but is getting so frustrated by Jane's messiness. Unpause. Mr. Lewis,
What's up?
Jane's stuff is all over my desk and I can't focus on my homework.
Let's fix this, shall we?
Oh.
Okay, everyone, don't forget, we have a desk check today at 2 o'clock before we end the school day. So, I'll go ahead right now, and we'll give you 5 minutes. Remember, you want to make sure everything's nice and organized so you can find it later. So, go ahead and start working for 5 minutes. Pause. Notice how this teacher has implemented desk checks to help her children stay focused in the classroom. By doing a desk check, she'll help her students remember that they need to keep their work area clear of notebooks and distractions. Unpause. Hey, yeah, so just go ahead and pause up, and you can hang up. Maybe you want to hang up your jacket. There you go. Okay, very good. We'll do our desk check later.
All right, so we have this word problem. You two, go ahead and solve it.
Should we read it first?
Sure, however you want to solve it. I just need to, time's ticking, so.
Well, I see two numbers. Maybe we should just subtract them or something.
Subtract? Okay. Pause. This teacher has given an abstract problem using fractions to these students. Unfortunately, he has not given them any direction on how to solve it or given any manipulatives to help them relate it to their current understanding. Without scaffolding, these students will not succeed. Unpause.
Maybe we'll just draw the numbers here.
Would it help if instead of hamburger, if it was like cheeseburger? Would that help? Or a turkey sandwich?
Is it 1/4?
So, like that?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Try again.
Oh.
Okay, today we're going to be solving this problem. So it says, Jane and Katie, so we have and, Katie went out to lunch. Jane ate 1/2 of her hamburger and Katie ate 3/4 of hers. How much did they eat together? Okay, together. So we're going to use our manipulatives now.
Pause. Notice how this teacher introduced fractions by using a word problem. And while she read it to the class, she underlined some key words that let the students know whether they would be adding or subtracting. And she circled the amounts. This way the students would know exactly what numbers they're working with. In addition to that, in just a moment, this teacher is going to have the students work with hands-on manipulatives to solve the problem. This will help make the use of fractions become more concrete in the students' minds. Unpause.
Okay, now we're going to use our manipulatives. So, can everyone get out 1/2? The part that's 1/2 from your hamburger fractions. Now we need 3/4. So we need 3/4.
Okay.
Okay, now piece them together and see if you can make one. So you're going to have one that's going to look like this when it's all together.
Oh, and then we have extra.
Okay, so how much did you guys eat?
1 1/4.
1 1/4. Very good.
All right, go ahead and read to yourselves about the next half hour. Sounds good?
Pause. Notice how these students were told to silent read, but they weren't given a purpose. When this happens, it's really easy to get distracted and to not stay on the task at hand. Unpause.
Okay, today for our reading time, everyone, we are going to think, pair, and share. That means that we're going to, one person's going to read, the other person's going to listen and follow along with their finger in their own book, and then you're going to summarize that page, and then you're going to switch when it comes to the next page. So we make sure that you're reading it, following along, and then sharing what you think that it's about and summarizing what might happen or predicting.
Pause. Notice how this teacher has used think, pair, share. By doing this, the students are active as they read. This will increase their comprehension as well as lessen behavior problems because it's more likely that they'll actually complete the reading. Unpause.
Okay, so after you do that, after you finish the whole story, I want you to write down your predictions and whether they came true or not, and maybe a little paragraph on your summarization of the book.
So to be my partner?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. 53. Let Earth's inhabitants rejoice and gladly hail the glorious hour.
You got that?
Can I go to lunch now?
Sure. I mean, it's noon, so.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Pause. Notice how in this group, the students were unaware of what was coming up next. They had to ask if it was time to go to lunch instead of just knowing at what time they would switch into lunch. Unpause.
Yo, what's up, dude?
All right, boys and girls, we just finished our math portion of the day. So now we can see that it's 12 o'clock, so we're going to be moving into lunch. We have 45 minutes for lunch, and then we'll be going into PE for after that.
Pause. Notice how this teacher has posted a schedule on the board. This way, students can stay focused on what they should be doing right now and know what is coming up later on in the day. Unpause.
So after, you go straight into PE, and then we'll do science after that.
Con los terroristas. the Harlem Shake.